Tall Mountain is a lesson in risk and reward. It's like Nintendo built a level where every decision has consequences. As a kid, Tall Mountain always felt difficult to me. Not because the stars were hard, but because this is a level of confidence. Almost every shortcut or jump comes with the possibility of falling halfway down the mountain, or all the way off the map. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch the video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more gaming content like this. When people talk about difficult levels in Super Mario 64, they usually bring up Rainbow Ride or Tick Tock Clock, but Tall Mountain is different. I wouldn't call it hard, or at least not in the traditional sense. The enemies aren't particularly dangerous, and most of the jumps aren't ridiculously precise. And the stars themselves are pretty straightforward once you know where you're going, and somehow this level feels like it has consequences. Because Tall Mountain is built around one simple idea: the higher you climb, the more you have to lose. The moment you enter the course, you know exactly what the goal is. Unlike other levels where you're wandering through tunnels trying to figure out where to go, Tall Mountain is surprisingly easy to understand. You see the mountain, so you climb it. Simple. But that simplicity also creates a tension. Mario 64 levels spread their challenges across a large area, while Tall Mountain stacks everything vertically. Every path and platform and shortcut is pushing you to a higher and higher point, and the higher you go, the more dangerous even simple mistakes become. And that's what makes this level so memorable. The challenge isn't platforming itself, it's the fear of falling. Think about how many times you've been near the top of the mountain and suddenly found yourself sliding, bouncing, or accidentally stepping off the ledge. That creates a completely different feeling from most of the game. The mountain itself is what becomes the obstacle. I think it's kind of genius, because without the risk, racing to the top wouldn't feel nearly as rewarding. As you make your way upward, the level constantly changes around you. One minute you're following narrow pathways, the next you're jumping across giant mushrooms hanging off the side of a cliff. And even today, the mushroom section is one of the most memorable parts of the entire course. It's weird and colorful, a little intimidating the first time you see it. I mean, Nintendo could have given us another rocky pathway, but instead they put giant mushrooms on the side of a mountain, and somehow it made it feel completely normal. Then of course there's the monkey, because apparently climbing a giant mountain wasn't enough. Nintendo also decided to add a monkey running around stealing hats. It's one of those small details that make Tall Mountain feel less like a platforming challenge and more like an actual place. Because you know, the mountain has wildlife and secrets, and it feels alive. And speaking of secrets, we have to talk about the slide. In my opinion, this is the best slide in Mario 64. I know Peach's secret slide has most of the attention because it's one of the first slides you can encounter. But the Tall Mountain slide is on another level. It's longer and faster, it's more dangerous, and because it's tucked away all the way on the side of the mountain, feels like a genuine discovery. You don't enter this map expecting to find the slide, because the theme doesn't seem to match, but nonetheless, it's absolutely my favorite part about this entire course. Tall Mountain also has one of the most frustrating stars in my opinion. I'm talking about Mystery of the Monkey Cage. This one always seems to give me problems, because if you overjump or miss too much, you can easily fall off the entire map, or fall a considerable distance and make your way all the way back up and try again. It's difficult. The time it takes to get from the bottom to the top is the only downfall. But because it's a challenge, and a fun challenge, I can't necessarily say that makes the level bad, because nothing about this level really feels bad. Super Mario 64 is completely built around atmosphere. When you go to jump into this painting, it's ironically the smallest painting in the game, almost as if it's hiding from you or something. But when you do, you embark on this whole new journey that Mario 64 has in store for you. And overall, I'd say it's a pretty great course. What do you remember most about Tall Mountain? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video, and let me know what level you'd like me to cover next.